Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
On the scene though, and with Smite available, he's going to grab that for free.
So what's Meteor going to do? Not going to get onto the crab first, and this is an all-in now for Gala and Hung.
This is aggressive, but it might just work. Xiao is so low on HP, another Q would do the job, but Gala can't quite get in range. And it means that this Hung to go down, first blood LGD. It's not a crab. It's never been called a crab. It's just the community decided it's a crab.
It looks a little bit like a horseshoe crab, but it's probably a little bit more. Is it like a trilobite?
I mean, like anatomically speaking, it might be a crab for all I know. I'll leave that to Mazel. That's his field of expertise.
True,
but I'm just talking in terms of like name.
Slow things down. Hung trying to potentially find a gap from that bot lane wave, looking at the high chair. King pops.
There we go. The chain CC can land, and look at that. Okay, LNG, I see you. We're back on the map. That's a little bit more like it.
And how the heck? Close. I might do it anyway, but it would be close.
If the ward is further into the pit over the wall, and it does spot it straight away, I think he had time to flash Q it and interrupt the recall. I just don't know if you even get Rakan anyway. Knockups galore in the mid lane, and the same old combo happens again. Hi Chow, just getting eradicated.
He hasn't done as much this split on it.
Oh, Bird all caught by the all out here. I don't know if they can go for a dive really onto this Aatrox. Wei with that wave, not even gonna look at it. 2 grubs taken for LNG, and Wei actually moved up to the top lane there, so...
The objective that's spawning, LGD would much rather try and get this turret bot, get a whole load of gold onto Xiao.
He does have TP, and this could be a 5-man play from LGD, so perhaps an opportunity to find Scout is in the bottom side, but has TP available as well.
Where's he going to teleport to? There's one board on the blue buff, which could be a flank, but he won't be here for the start of the fight. Here he comes now.
Meteor just snipes it away, and in the meantime, Hung is chunked on out. Xiao should be able to grab the Herald. Good start for LGD, and now they're on to Scout as well. That's a kill. Zika should go down too, as he's in a 1v5. Desperately trying to get towards that mid lane, but there's a tower there that's going to ruin everything. 2 kills for LGD, and they take the Herald.
And ultimate, maybe this could be the fight where it can make something work, but LGD, before they go into bot river, would like to secure themselves in mid lane push. Pin one of these LNG members under towers to get free access into bot river. There they go.
So LGD, great play around objectives so far this game. Stealing that Herald away. 1-for-1 in Drakes to start with, but now grabbing their second one, getting the 3 grubs early on as well.
So LGD, I suppose they need to try and survive this first.
2 Casantes running at Hai Chao, not what you want to see. Hai Chao, unfortunately, that's his 3rd.
Realistically, it's kind of that 2 to 3 item mark, and then the 2-2 fire really out of control. As you can see right now, that is so loud, you're completely right. It's not going to save the turret, but Hung goes in.
Here we go, opportunity for
Wow.
Okay, Scout redeeming the play here. Jin Chao, the first to go down. The bailout keeps him alive though as LGD starting the fight strong. Birdle doing so much damage, but pulled out of the play by Zika. And suddenly LNG all over this one. Slow comes in, surely they dive for a little bit more gold into Gala's pocket. It's Zika to take the kill, but a fantastic fight from LNG.
LNG.
Getting very close to the execute as well. It does feel like things are ticking over for LNG, even if it's not a perfect game, it's still feeling like a solid enough game. Conceding this Drake, that'll be 3 for LGD, but LNG, again, quite happy to play for this scaling of the Smolder.
I think if you don't take the fight there, that's fine. You don't have Scout flat.
On the Orianna, plus an on-hit Varus, they do this Baron pretty damn quick. Hung has to be the one to try and base check this one. TP in behind enemy lines from Zika, but it's going to be quite late. Arrives on the scene. It's the W in, all out from Gala. He's not quite on his stacks, but he might get it during this fight. Hung forced out of the play. 3K on the Baron. Xiao is going to go down. Zika saves the play, but can they win the fight as well? LNG still going for this one as Weiwei's on the front line, but he's just not tanky enough to make that play. And now Gala will be chased down, flaps over the wall, but I don't think you're escaping the world ender. Flash away. Baron stopped for now. Is LNG desperately trying to walk away with the line?
Scout's got no turret.
Staying so long for a ward here. A bit of a weird one, honestly, from Scout. Is now surrounded on all fronts. There's no way he gets out of this one alive.
Oh, he's got himself a flash ult. How much damage can he do? I don't think he gets the kill back quite. He's delaying, but I don't think this will stop the inevitable. He goes down.
Hung and Weiwei could start something, but sees the ward, backs away.
Right. So Scout, teleport, flash, can use the same ward which Zucker used for his own entrance into the fight last time. When will he channel it? He's a bit late. This Baron is at half HP right now. Here comes the teleport, but it's late.
TP onto that exact ward that you mentioned. Weiwei is over the wall. Are we actually get a 50-50? This Weiwei goes into the mid. Present guard, Baron down. Scout gets onto the back line. In the meantime, his support's already gone, and Gala's one shot. Burn all the world ender. And he's ending the world of LNG fans today. Zika runs for his life, but he won't get away with it. LGD a clean ace and a Baron to boot.
LGD force LNG away from their turtle shell. There will be no slow crawl back into this game. LGD force the first, start really pressing down on the base now. Teleports back out onto the map to make sure that they can make the most of these waves. And LNG with 2 different Baron fights, despite the fact that they had 2 different flank teleports in each one, fail at both attempts, and LGD should now be walking away with a huge late game advantage.
Can we just take a second to mention how absurdly Yeah, it feels a bit like a last chance here for LNG, doesn't it? Hextech Soul might just be final nail in the coffin if it goes down. Hung uses the quickness just onto Birdle. He is squishy, but he's got a lot of damage as well. Gala taking a chunk, but will get the shutdown. Weiwei in the meantime is taken down. The Drake is taken, so that's sold for LGD. And now a 4v4. LGD feeling confident, honestly, in this one, as they just...
When we kind of thought maybe it's last chance saloon for them, they end up losing out on the big objective, and now LGD can keep pushing it.
Yeah, Hung dashes over the wall, but I don't think he's getting away with this one. It's been a very difficult game for Hung.
Then you just kind of lose the game eventually to the DPS. So he's jumping forward right now, but they miss the engage.
Yeah, Hung misses everything there. Forced away. Weiwei stepping forwards to try and be a part of the play. Redemption comes down. Keep your eyes on Xiaoyu as Haichao's caught on the top side of the play. Zika behind enemy lines. Sonya's comes on through from Xiaoyu to keep himself safe, and it protects him from the Kasante ultimate. Scout trying to buy time with a shockwave onto 2. Zika gets onto the back line. Maybe he can save the game, but I don't think so, because Birdle is destroying LNG, brings down the sword to smite them into triple kill. For him, as Xiaoyu can't quite finish the enemy top, but it doesn't matter. LGD absolutely massacring LNG.
Is that Birdle or Sauron? It looks like the Dark Lord of the top lane. He smashes through the entirety of that fight and ends off a actually dominant game 1 from LG. Smolder and stop him getting Dove as well, so they can play out as successful a front to back as they can.
Do you know, one thing I've just thought about as well, like, because one of the reasons that Talia's popular is that not only do you roam, not only question, but we might be about to find out circumventing the Tribrush ward as well. Moving into the bottom lane, the wave is under the tower. Xiaoyu the target, Ignite comes down, Flash comes out from him as well. The dragon has been slain. King Arthur will be proud.
Gala gets the first blood as well on his champion. Get yourself a good first back. These ones in bot lane, though, they tend to be more deadly.
Xiaoyu, no flash available, so the knockup lands immediately. This is one way to deal with the Smolder, is just kill it over and over again. Call him St. George, because Gala, that's 2 dragon kills.
Dragon put to the sword.
Suzuka can just sit here, let this wave deny a bunch of minions. Hung, engage onto Jin Zhao. That's a flash forced already. Meteor moves in as Haichao has that wall as well. Look at the damage out from Xiaoyu's ultimate. And suddenly LGD find themselves in the fight. Stun onto Wei means that'll be 1 kill. And it's into the pocket of Xiaoyu as well, who's flashing for more. Gala the target, he walks away with his life. Hung into the brush, and LGD stopped the chase.
The fact that they only lose 1 twice the closing of kills.
Great little fight there from LGD, getting them back in the game, and also crucially getting a kill onto Xiaoyu, which he's the one that's being dived. He's a nice bit of play here, although Birdle trying to contest this one. I'm kind of surprised to see Birdle trying to contest this one. He's going to have to flash out the backside of the pit. I don't really agree with that play from Birdle.
Yeah, I mean,
that, but Drake coming up in 40 seconds. They got the first one of the game. I think LNG will be wanting to try and force that for themselves with the Kraken Slayer there for Gala. And there we go, Hundo in as well. Gala on the back line, just free firing here. Great damage, so good at shredding these tanks. It will be one kill to start with. LGD throwing a couple of ult.
now moving out onto the map now. Dragon has been started. You don't have your AD carry of jungle here.
Yeah, Meteor's not here, so Drake will be taken, but perhaps a pick. LGD start with one, Weiwei the next target. As Gala slowed, Weiwei flashes out the backside of the pit. Gala walks away. There'll be a kill for a Drake, although Meteor might just find Gala here. Meteor, no ultimate. Gala forced a flash. Nice little find on the end for LGD.
Champions. I don't think LNG can let this smolder scale.
This is the thing about the AD, Kaiser. You are very good. No summoners for Gala. That's a lot of damage, but actually the ultimate is enough. And now tanking the tower is Meteor. He's going to go down. Fantastic counterplay from Hung, setting Gala up, and the ultimate from Gala to dodge everything.
That was a clean outplay. If you die there under turret, what was
This stage.
bot side? Yeah, Jinzhao.
Quickness not available here for Hung, but Jinzhao just dies so fast. The shield comes through in the last second, almost saves him, but Weiwei's ult finishes the drop, flicks back, but blocking so much damage with his own ultimate. LNG, they get a pick and they back away once more.
Back around. We've seen a couple of teams go towards that again, but even with just the shins out, it gives you a very big... Wait, what? Hung, buddy? Alright, okay, he's fine. I was wondering, they're not on the right side of the map. Carl goes into mid lane, that mid lane's going to go down, but yes, that temporary front line, very important.
It's a much cleaner game from LNG. So you expect this just to be taken by LNG.
Now we move out onto, wider map again. Soul point for...
Not. We'll see how LNG play the map out, because honestly that has been one of our big points of criticism for LNG is objective setup and the like. Third on. Baron Pit here, turns Mega, but he's in all kinds of trouble. Forced to flash once again. That's twice now. The Birdles had to flash out that wall.
Wait,
in the
Gala died!
meantime,
yeah, so he's going to get himself stacks on the next wave, maybe even with just another couple of champions. That's another one of them. They're going in, but flash away.
Xiaoyu was ready for that one. Front to back fight coming our way here, and the execute is now online for Xiaoyu. Singer's trying to get in the mix as Birdle is just shredded by Gala. Spiraling Despair onto Meteor. The front line is pretty big at this point. Xiaoyu still firing away these Qs. Doing a lot of damage back to them. LNG still winning the
block out the majority of the damage. He is basically CC'd down to a third HP. He's healing up off of camp so he can get back into the fight, but he won't have ult. LGD, what have you got for the second fight?
Great hook onto Gala here. Keep your eyes on Xiaoyu. He's got survivors. Gala is shredding through the backline. Mega Nard there slams him into the wall, and LNG Gala's onto the backside though, trying to make it happen alongside Hung, but he's burning himself, and that's his support down, but he 1v1's the enemy AD carry. In the meantime, the rest of LNG have won the fight. Against all odds, they bring down the Drake.
Hung gets onto the 2v2 bot lane of LGD and allows Gala entrance into the backline, and he cleans up shop. LNG, they have found their fight. Scout will maybe be able to fight out Meteor as well.
Stun there for Meteor, but will actually just be found in the end. Haichao nearly gets Gala. The Leandries actually finishes the job. Haichao trying to get away with his life, but I don't think he will. Nice dodge from Weiwei to step away from this, though, for the side of LGD as Hung moves into the mid lane, and that's Xiaoyu's flash forced.
It is. I was wondering if we were going to go see an engage somewhere else. Jinzhao caught out, flashes backwards.
Oh no, he's going to go straight down here. Huge pick for LNG. As Hung dives onto Birdle here, he's burning a little bit. Weiwei's low as well as Birdle pulled into the play, but he's about to turn Mega, and that'll keep him alive. Stun comes across, he dashes away. Meteor with a spiraling Despair. LNG can't step any further.
That Mega Gnar immediately wears off. You can't get Mini Gnar for a little while, and you just all in with all of your sticking power. Some of that has changed. It's not going to be about that 1v1 now. It is about this round getting burned down. LGD looking for a miracle steal. You can't really walk in here that easy.
This is just going to be down. Meteor is stunned on the top side. Oh my god, that was a little too close, wasn't it, Weiwei? Does get the smite in the end. And there's a knock-up as well. Birdle is gone once again. He giveth and he taketh in this series, that is for sure. Flash from Haichao. Hung trying to find some more as Xiaoyu. Just getting DPS down onto Zika, but this is not the front-to-back fight that they've been looking for. Meteor will be taken down. Good all coming out from Zika. Two great games from him. games from him on the Cassante here. And now the siege can begin. LNG, they should have this in the bag at this stage. 9,000 gold lead. Haijiao caught another pick as if it wasn't enough. LNG ace LGD, and they'll take game number 2.
In Gala's Kaiser, we trust. 10 kills to the LNG AD carry. Doesn't get a pentakill this time. He's had enough of them in his career, though. And he'll be bringing this to a 3rd game in our first series of the day.
It's kind of funny because we've been talking about the Kaiser all game long.
Camille in the LPL this split. He was the first person to bring it out, and he was beating the likes of your Cassantes that being blind picked in. It is another champion which can get onto these AD carries. So LGD's front line have to do a lot of the time when it's a special auto attack over time. It's become harder to cancel those autos because it feels particularly unsatisfying when they don't go through. So for instance, it's very hard for Jin 4th shot to be cancelled in the same way, and that yeah, often makes it a lot harder for those situations to come about. But still, I'm maybe just not expecting Haijiao to just be delivered into melee range and doesn't quite manage to react in time.
Yeah, unfortunately. Miss Weiwei invading onto Meteor here. Wants to get those little chickens as well, but Jin Zhao is here, punts him back into the play, and actually flash into enemy territory from Weiwei. Twisted Advance will find him, knocked in towards Haijiao. And you could even give this over to the Smolder if you wanted to. First kill, though, goes to Haijiao. Spotted, so Zika should not go down here. Although the wave in a really awkward spot for him.
Weiwei's on the top side of the map. I think if he really needed to force a crash in, Weiwei could come up and respond to that, especially with Grubs coming in soon. It's absolutely fine for jungler to be on top side of the map. The same. LGD, they have good vision. Not 6-hit from Gala.
Oh boy, Jin Zhao hooked in. Great flash on the W. And we'll use that killer instinct just to finish the job.
Beyond that, we'll talk about that in some of our series later today as well. But if LNG have found their own crutch in this Kaiser, we know exactly how good this can be. They're looking potentially for a dive. Xiaoye has no ult now, and he has a flash.
And that is an ISO Q. Easy as you like. LGD started the Drake, though. Hung in the area. Weiwei on his wolves right now. Doesn't look like LNG really want to contest particularly.
You know, I can't actually tell you how often we do see the Sundered Skies. Only in 20% of Aatrox games, whereas the Profane Hydra at almost 90%. You can see how much the build has changed. Yeah, I know. Profane Hydra is
plus 90 is more than
success.
I'm loving watching this top lane matchup as well. Like, the trades are so fun to watch. There's so many different dashes and things in play. LNG start the Herald. LGD want to contest it, but Gala is here. The whole 5-man squad is here for LNG. Is LGD saying, can be said, Herald not quite resetting here, will be smited by LGD. Another heist on the Herald from LGD.
Yes, the shred, the percent shred, but also the ability to get some extra tankiness for yourself at the same rate. So it means that a little easier for him to go into the fray, into the heat of battle, hopefully come out the other side of it. Doing quite well for himself. Shot. And he has Shield Bash, which means he gets himself a really good auto with the Triforce as well as he goes into it. Currently going on to Birdall, he pops that ult, there's that shield.
Birdall low. Gala's kind of jumped into the Aatrox damage here and he was tanking
the
tower as well!
Gala, no!
Huge misplay from Gala, uncharacteristic in the knockback. The roots all land! Birdall with a double and he's looking for more as well! Birdall, take a bow! Quadra kill on the Aatrox!
Oh my god, he does not miss a beat from the first game. 4 kills for the top laner of LGD out of nowhere. He slaps LNG where they stand. They throw the Herald into bot turret. They can get themselves likely a dragon towards the bot side as well. And LNG, after all the signs are so positive for them, absolutely throw under the bot lane turret. This is disaster for them.
Magnificent fight from Birdall, and I think it started with Gala ulting straight into the queue. And LGD, as we said, should be the ones, at least with Cryo, but feels like LNG want to contest for this one. Drake down to 9k already. They burned through this pretty quick on the side of LGD.
Dude, cannon engage coming from LNG. Zerka doesn't have a flank teleport. He has one control ward, which LGD see. They should know the angles which Zerka can come in. And here come the ults.
Drake comes through. Birdall the target here for the side of LNG, but they've not finished him off fast enough, and Weiwei's just going to go down. This could be a Baron angle, honestly, if the fight doesn't turn around. Zika gets onto the back line, but will just be blown to smithereens. Haijiao with a double, and Baron potentially on the cards.
LNG throw 2 point-and-click ultimates at Birdall, but it means that they don't have the CC for the rest of the fight. They don't. They have to face against Team WE. They're beatable, but if you're losing to LGD here, it puts you behind the curve of where you would have expected. Now we do get ourselves towards the objective. LGD has spent up all of their gold from the previous fight, and they are ready to tangle again.
Oh boy, wait. On the other side of the wall, please do not 50-50 this LGD as we go in. Gala puts it into the team! And annihilated! See you later, LNG! LGD sure working that fight.
This is not the victory lap that LNG would have liked from game 2 with Gala's Kai'Sa. Last game, 10 kills. Doing such a good job of controlling the pace of the game. This has not really been the same scenario. Xiaoya, he's going to be the one who's going to start takeoff into late game now. It's all
overloading the top side of the map. Maybe they can find a pick onto Birdall. It'd be better than nothing. A 3-man play here. Can they finish the Aatrox off? That's a lot of healing. But finally, kill goes down. Should be mid-inhib. That's all of their ults down, like you say. And it'll be 2 inhibs, in fact, for LGD in a 4v5.
But what do you think's going to happen? You just used all of your shutdown ults onto Birdall. You can't hit the AD carries now, and this is the issue. If you have to use them on the Aatrox, you can't shut down the late game Tristana and the Smolder. What do you do now?
We're flying towards the enemy team there. Little bit controversial positioning, but he gets away with it, so we're okay. Gala getting some damage down onto the front line. Trying to do what he can, but these cannons are just going to end the game unless LNG find a way in, and it's a great little bait from Xiaoya using the Zhonya's, and it means Meteor dives onto that backside. Last tower down, Hung finished off by the Elder Dragon. And that's going to be that. LGD, they start their miracle run. Perhaps a miracle run is too early to call it, but a quadra kill for Xiaoya and a 2-1 victory in LNG's home arena.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.